Housing and construction costs are increasing at an alarming rate, kind of like this property here. And that's why we see a lot of people starting to move and invest out in rural areas, which is leading to prefab and kit home companies exploding in popularity. But with thousands of different options to choose from and growing number of scams in the construction world, how do we know who to choose and who to trust?
So I pulled from 21 years of real estate investing, building, and development experience and dug into dozens and dozens of construction companies to figure out which ones would I actually trust to buy from and look good doing it. So to narrow it down, I'm going to use a simple grading system. First, do they actually build prefab or kit homes, not just manufactured homes or commercial? Second, do they have a real website with verified reviews? No render-only startups or fake portfolio stuff. Third, what does the quality look like? Even online, you can spot cheap material or poor craftsmanship from a mile away. And then fourth, do they have an actual portfolio of builds? Because I'm not here to be a guinea pig or someone's first prototype.
In no particular order, here are the top prefab companies I found from around the world. Now, if IKEA built high-quality cabins, I think this is what it would look like. Meet the Backcountry Hut Company, a Canadian prefab brand turning heads with modern modular kits that you can actually assemble yourself. Their cabins are clean, minimal, and made for the wild rural landscape, designed for adventurers, weekend warriors, and honestly, design nerds like myself. Now, they have got 4 prefab systems, ranging from 107 square feet at around $50,000 all the way upwards to 1,800, 2,000 square feet plus into $400,000. They even have a really nice looking sauna that starts right around $40,000. Now, one thing to know is that these are not shipped fully built. These use a flat pack kit of parts systems. That means lower shipping costs and faster on-site builds. A skilled team can go from slab to structure in about 3 to 6 weeks. Everything is sustainably sourced, FSC certified wood, recyclable materials, and minimal site impact, which really is good for us folks who are often building in the middle of nowhere. Now, foundations tend to use steel piles, so you're not bulldozing large swaths of land. Now, you can use other types of foundation, but you really want to check with your structural and geotech engineers first. Now, the company has racked up a few design awards, like the BLT Built Design Award and the Canadian Architectural Merit Nod. But more than that, their cabins feel good. They seem purpose-built and really no fluff, which I really like. But honestly, they really don't feel like just another cabin company. It's kind of a choose-your-own-adventure toolkit for people who want to build something beautiful anywhere. Now, I've made a previous video with them before, and I really like them. I personally give them a 9 out of 10. Imagine a home that arrives fully built, sets up in a single day, and exudes Scandinavian minimalism. Meet Kota by Kodasema, Estonia's award-winning prefab that's redefining compact luxury living. These aren't just any tiny houses, they're versatile, movable dwellings designed for modern lifestyles. They have several options to choose from. Pricing starts anywhere from $100,000 to $150,000, and they even have a floating home that they're looking to launching pretty soon around the 250 square foot range at only $55,000. I'm really excited to see that, but at the time of this filming, they haven't released it yet. Now, each Kota unit comes turnkey, coming fully equipped with kitchen appliances, bathroom fixtures, LED lighting, and a full HVAC system, which is a huge bonus for us folks that are just wanting stuff ready to go. They're delivered in one piece, and like I said before, can be set up in less than a day. Now, I like this company a lot. If you're looking for a stylish office or a unique rental property, Kota has some great options. Now, I will be honest, their style isn't my personal favorite, but the quality and pricing are solid. I give them a 6.5 out of 10. Now, maybe you're looking for a prefab cabin that combines rustic charm with modern flair, and you definitely need to check out Zook Cabins, an Amish-built prefab company delivering handcrafted cabins across the United States. And if you don't know, Amish kids are basically raised with a hammer and a tool belt. Seriously, some of the best quality and fair labor prices I've ever seen come from the Amish community. Do not underestimate them. They're so good, they even have nearly a perfect rating on Google. Now, Zook has a series of different options, ranging all above $100,000 to $200,000 level and upwards from there, depending on what you want to put inside the homes. Their styles are much more of that A-frame traditional style, but it's hard to beat with their pricing and honestly their quality of work. One of our members, Doug, just got one. We did a previous video on his project, and he actually has 2 of them, and he says the build quality is outstanding. Speaking of Doug, here he is from our online community. He's actually building on 10 acres, just 3 minutes away from a national park, using prefab and kit homes in a strategy that I call land hacking to create a one-of-a-kind, experiential stay. And after visiting the area, staying at the local competition, and running the numbers for the entire location, I think Doug's project will be one of the best returns we've ever seen. And if you want our help to analyze, assess, and find your perfect STR income property, book a free call with me, Rob, and our coaching team. Calendar link is just down below. Each cabin arrives fully assembled. Standard features include hardwood floors, stainless steel appliances, and customizable finishes. And if you're into A-frames or traditional log cabins, this might be your company. For build quality alone, I'd give them a 9.5. But for style alignment with my personal projects, 7.5 out of 10. Now, if I had to imagine a prefab home that perfectly blends Scandinavian minimalism with Japanese design, my two favorites, that would be a Koto. Koto is a UK-based prefab company creating sustainable design-led cabins that connect you with nature. Now, honestly, this may just be my next build. Now, they offer a wide buffet of different options at different price points. And they are the first one on this list to offer a prefab cabin at just 67 square feet for $52,000. Not too bad, but I'm curious what that 67 square feet looks like to live in. But wide range, going from $52,000 all the way up to over $250,000, $250,000. And they even have a really nice sauna that starts at $58,000. So lots of different options, and you can customize them as you wish. The beautiful thing about them is they ship globally. So, and again, these cabins arrive flat packed and can be installed in about approximately 4 to 14 days based on their website. Now, they also use FSC certified timber and Shosugiban cladding. Now, for off-grid or design first builds, this is my top pick. I give Koto a 10 out of 10. I'm a sucker for Japanese style. Imagine a cabin that sets up in just 6 hours and blends perfectly into nature. Ark-Shelter is a Belgian Slavic company making minimalist off-grid ready cabins. They have just a couple different options starting at $77,000 and $60,000. And of course, they go up from there depending on how you want to outfit them. Now, each unit is built in Slovakia and delivered across Europe. Installation is swift, requiring no permanent foundations, just screw-in piles or even concrete blocks. They're not in the US yet, but I'm really impressed by the craftsmanship and finishes, and I believe that they are trying to get into the US market, which is obviously the biggest market in the world, so that's why I'm listing them here first. I'm gonna keep a close eye on them because it'd be really interesting if we get them here in the States. They use sustainable materials, solar power is an option, rainwater harvesting, and requires, like I said, no permanent foundation, which is massive for a lot of folks. For now, I give them a 7 out of 10. Hopefully they'll come to the States soon. Minimalist design, smart technology, sustainable materials. Cabin 1 is a German prefab company making modular micro homes that are actually really well thought out. Now, their flagship cabin is 301 square feet, sleeps 4 people, and starts at approximately $113,000 USD. They also don't ship directly to the US yet, but companies like Duelito have featured them and even may have an option of purchasing one of their models through them. Definitely a company worth keeping an eye on. Very cool overall, but that narrow container vibe knocks it down a few points for me. I give them a solid 7 out of 10. This one hits hard if you like Scandinavian style. And yes, they ship to the US. Manta North is based in Latvia and makes smart, high-end prefabs with Danish design roots. Now, they have several different options ranging from 216 square feet all the way up to 430 square feet. And they are going to be a little bit more on the higher end between $150,000 to $250,000 USD. And like, again, it can climb from there depending on what kind of options you put in there. Each model comes fully equipped with custom designed kitchen, bathroom, smart lighting, and heating systems. The homes are constructed using premium cross-laminated timber and features high-performance insulation, triple glazed aluminum windows, and oak parquet flooring. Really, that's the reason why their costs are a little bit higher than everybody else. They are using really premium material here. Installation is swift. Each unit is prefabricated and delivered across Europe and North America, with setup completed in just a few hours. Now, if you're seeking off-grid capabilities, Manta North offers the Sunbird solar energy system, generating 7 kilowatts of energy stored in a 10 kilowatt battery. Great for remote builds. I give Manta North an 8.5 out of 10. Really cool. Okay, we're getting a little weird here, in the best way possible. Iglucraft is an Estonian company making handcrafted shingle-clad cabins and saunas shaped like, you guessed it, igloos. They have several different options at a variety of different square footage sizes, but they range from about $50,000 US to about $127,000 US. And these are, again, relatively small. The family model is about 230 square feet. Again, you can customize them from there. They also do saunas that start right around $20,000 USD. So not too bad if you're going for more of a unique look and feel on your property. Before, each one ships fully assembled, even to the US via East Coast ports. So if you're along the West Coast, it still has to travel all across the United States. Now, if you're looking for something out of the ordinary and for sure will turn heads and look a little bit like a giant Twinkie, this may be the Prefab company for you. I love the uniqueness. It doesn't really fit into any of my personal projects at this time, but still earns a 6 out of 10 for me for creativity. Some honorable mentions that I've done before in previous videos, but I didn't list them out in this video because this didn't quite make the cut. There's actually a lot of really cool companies out there right now, is Avrami, Den Outdoors, Zook Cabins, although I will have to say that they've had some mixed feedback recently on quality and customer service, and then Plus Poo. Beautiful homes, unfortunate name. Now, if you don't know me yet, my name is Kai, and I'm a professional builder and property investor. If you want to learn how me and thousands of others are using these kinds of homes to replace our day jobs by building top 1% vacation rentals, you got to check us out and see how we are coaching and working with people one-on-one to find the best properties and even taking them through the construction process. Link down below to book a time with me and my team. You'll get access to our members-only community. You can ask me and my partner, Rob built questions. You can even join our weekly and monthly live coaching calls. Details down below. Now go watch this video and I'll see you in the next one.